Okay, welcome to the July 2019 Homebrew Robotics Club meeting. My name is Osman Arel. I'm the president of the club. How many of you are here for the first time? Show of hands. Wow, excellent. Thanks for joining. The way the meeting works is that we start out the meeting with general club news or other robot-related news. Then after that, we have a show and tell where people bring robots that they're working on. Whether they are completed robots or works in progress, doesn't matter. We like to see whatever you've got. And then probably around 8 or 8:15, we'll take a short break, and then we'll have a presentation from Sake Robotics tonight. They're going to talk about grippers, and I think we're going to have some demos. And I see a bunch of grippers in the back, so I think there's going to be a history of grippers.
Not of grippers.
Not of grippers, just
Now we got
sake.
where we are as part of it.
Excellent. Okay, so the state of grippers. Okay, let's see. So as far as general robot-related news, I don't have anything this month. Does anybody have anything to share? Yes?
You might mention that next month is the challenge meeting.
That's right. So we have quite a few new people here. So one of the things that our club is known for is a series of challenges which we do every year. The first phase of the challenges is in June. The second phase is in August, and then the third phase is in October. And the goal is to build a robot that meets one of these challenges, and the challenges get successively more difficult through each phase. One of the reasons why we do this is that it's a way to encourage people to build robots, because each challenge has a very specific goal. Other people are working on the challenges, so you can kind of see what everybody else is working on, ask people for help, get advice. And without having a goal, it's very difficult to just go ahead and build a robot. So the main challenge that we have is called the Tabletop Challenge. And the goal of that is to build a robot that lives and dies, well, hopefully not dies, lives on a table without falling off. So the first phase of the challenge is to build a robot that can go from one end of the table to the other. Second phase is to find an object on the table and push it off the table. And then the third phase is to find the object and push it into a goal of some sort of your own design. So we had the first phase of the challenges in June, and then next month we'll have the second phase. And another nice thing about the challenge meetings is it's all robots. So it's great for kids. You get to see a lot of other projects that people are working on. So come on out, not to be missed. Yes?
Everybody's on the mailing list?
Yeah, so there's a Google group for Homebrew Robotics where we'll put information about the meetings, as well as information about the challenges.
I'll be
Kim Boyce does a
bugging
great
everybody.
job.
I'll be bugging everybody all month long. So
And
just
do that
ignore it if
so
you
well.
don't want to hear it. But
It's great to have the encouragement, though. We
I'll
appreciate
be bugging
it.
you all month long.
And it's Google Groups, just search for Homebrew Robotics, you should be able to find it. We also have a website, HBRrobotics.org, where we get information about the meetings. So that's a little bit about the club for those of you who are new. Like I said, I don't have any other news other than, so there is one other piece of news. I have a bunch of motors and wheels that were donated by Yoke in a box over there. So they're quite expensive motors, very beefy. They've got coders on them. Some of them have wheels. So if you're interested in grabbing a pair of motors, come see me during the break or after the meeting. The requirement is that you must bring them back in a robot. So don't take them just to sell them on eBay.
Within a year.
Within a year, okay, added stipulation.
Or then give it up.
Let's see, the only other thing, this is going to sound rather odd, but did anybody lose a knife? Somebody left this at our potluck, and it's been being passed back and forth between members of the club until it's finally arrived here. So if anybody lost a knife, please come up and claim it. It's so I don't have to wander the halls of Google carrying a knife, asking Google for help. Yes.
I'd like to make a pitch for the HBRC SIG Special Interest Group, Homebrew Robotics Club, and the SV Ross Silicon Valley Robot Operating System meetup, which is on the penultimate Wednesday every month. And the HBRC SIG is Ross, so that's what that's about. It's really random access, but what we focus on is these bot vacs with a Raspberry Pi and the bot vac package, which is in the SB Ross repository under Intro to Ross. Thank you very much, Ralph Knock and Mike Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen.
Robot operating system.
Yeah, oh, and we did talk about next month being the 16th annual HBRC Challenge Phase 2. This will be like our 50th presentation because we do 3 of these a year. And so I left my robot that I normally do my demo with this evening, but I'll be doing it next month. And if enough people don't bring, if you don't bring enough robots, you'll have to sit through my machine learning demo again, and you don't want to do that. So bring robots, build robots. That's what it's all about. Our what do you call it in trade is functioning robots. Our stock in trade is functioning robots. Partial credits given for works in progress. Okay. So this is a builders club. This is not the Talk About Robots club. Okay. Or the Homebrew Beer Club or something like that. Okay. All right, I'm done.
All right, anybody else have any other announcements?